of us last heard of Haiti when dictator Jean-Claude Duvalier fled the country earlier this year. Baby Doc led the second generation of Duvalier family rule. For 29 years, they controlled the country, turning themselves into one of the richest families in the world, while Haiti's 6 million people ranked among the poorest. Baby Doc's exit was heralded worldwide as a chance for a dictatorship to become a democracy. But the country is now being run by the remnants of a ruling committee put in place by Baby Doc as he left. This week, security forces opened fire on a demonstration, killing 7 people, wounding more than 50. There is no government as we know it. Only Haiti's brutal history, which seems destined to repeat itself.
In the early 1990s, Haiti was a country in turmoil. On September 30th, 1991, a military coup led by Lieutenant General Raoul Cedras overthrew the government of Jean-Bertrand Aristide, Haiti's first popularly elected president. This coup plunged the nation into chaos, prompting international condemnation. The military junta conducted what US President Bill Clinton described as a reign of terror, during which civilians and killed approximately 5,000 supporters of Aristide over 3 years. In April 1994, paramilitaries murdered at least 15 Aristide supporters. According to Time, many victims were tortured and forced to lie in open sewers before being shot. In the US, there was considerable debate in Congress, necessitating a cautious and limited engagement. President George H.W. Bush called for the restoration of democracy and worked with the Organization of American States to impose a trade embargo on Haiti, except for essential goods like medicine and food.
They're a new generation of Democrats, Bill Clinton and Al Gore, and they don't think the way the old Democratic Party did. They've called for an end to welfare as we know it, so welfare can be a second chance, not a way of life. They've sent a strong signal to criminals by supporting the death penalty, and they've rejected the old tax and spend politics. Clinton's balanced 12 budgets, and they've proposed a new plan investing in people, detailing $140 billion in spending cuts they'd make right now. Clinton-Gore, for people, for a change.
During his 1992 presidential campaign, Bill Clinton criticized the Bush administration's policy on refugee returns and promised to increase pressure on the Haitian military junta. The United Nations also imposed a ban on petroleum sales to Haiti in June 1993. Upon taking office, Clinton appointed Lawrence Pezzullo as special envoy for Haiti and worked to tighten economic sanctions and diplomatic pressure.
A sense of paranoia. One of the Haitians I respect very much, Robert Malval, who was the prime minister under Aristide, one time told me, he said, "Larry, 99% of Haitians are paranoids, and that includes me." And he was not saying this in a demeaning way even to himself. The history made them that way. They have no faith in themselves, in institutions, in their friends, or in anything that you might call the basis for a civilized society. That is the history of Haiti.
On May 5th, 1994, the United Nations Security Council issued an ultimatum to the military government, demanding Cedras leave Haiti within 15 days or face potential removal by force. By July 1994, the United States was overwhelmed with Haitian refugees. Armed intervention was authorized on July 31st, 1994, by United Nations Security Council Resolution 940, which allowed for the application of all necessary means to restore democracy in Haiti. In the same month, the Joint Chiefs of Staff called for greater participation from Caribbean nations. The mission's primary objectives were to facilitate the return of elective government and ensure stability in Haiti without imposing extensive direct control or long-term military presence.
I issued these orders after giving full consideration to what is at stake. The message of the United States to the Haitian dictators is clear. Your time is up. Leave now, or we will force you from power.
Ahead of the ground operations, the US military conducted an extensive psychological operation campaign to influence Haitian public opinion and mitigate potential resistance. This included leaflet drops and radio broadcasts aimed at promoting themes of democracy, prosperity, and lawfulness. From September 13 to 17, 1994, approximately 7 million leaflets were distributed over major Haitian cities. One of the key factors in the success of Operation Uphold Democracy was the extensive planning and preparation. Military planners had nearly a year to develop flexible, scenario-based operation plans.
Intensive multi-echelon planning began almost immediately, from the division headquarters to the battalions, companies, platoons, and squads of the division. For example, division leaders conducted rock drill rehearsals of the plan.
This comprehensive preparation allowed the US military to adapt quickly to changing conditions on the ground. The planners anticipated various scenarios, from hostile opposition to a more permissive environment, ensuring they were ready for any eventuality.
Civilians are now being trained to take their place alongside the paramilitaries. They're ill-equipped and ill-trained. Few have been issued weapons, and so far the exercises have been mainly defensive. They carry M1 carbines if they carry anything at all. But it does appear that the military-led government is serious about at least trying to repel invading forces.
The operation enjoyed widespread international support. The United Nations provided the mandate, while the Organization of American States endorsed the mission. The multinational force assembled for the operation included contributions from countries like Poland, Argentina, Jamaica, and several other Caribbean nations. This unity of effort was crucial for the mission's success, demonstrating the international community's commitment to restoring democracy in Haiti. Initially, the US military prepared for a possible non-permissive entry, expecting significant resistance from the Haitian military and paramilitary groups. However, a last-minute diplomatic effort led by former President Jimmy Carter, along with Senator Sam Nunn and General Colin Powell, succeeded in negotiating a peaceful entry. This unexpected development required rapid adaptation to a more permissive, yet still uncertain, entry plan.
As a result of planning for an air assault operation into the Port-au-Prince airport and seaport, division soldiers conducted training and rehearsals using Wheeler-Sac Army Airfield to replicate these critical Haitian facilities. Extensive pre-combat inspections of equipment and personnel were performed at every level in the division's chain of command. Yes, from 29 July 1994, and for the next 30 days, the soldiers of the 10th Mountain Division became completely mission-focused.
The operation began with the United States and its allies alerting forces for a forcible entry into the island nation of Haiti. US Navy, Coast Guard, and Air Force units were positioned in Puerto Rico and southern Florida to support the airborne invasion, led by elements of the Joint Special Operations Command, specifically the headquarters of the 75th Ranger Regiment, followed by the 3rd Special Forces Group, the US Army's 7th Transportation Group, including Army watercraft and terminal elements, and the 10th Mountain Division. Some of these units were staged out of Hunter Army Airfield and Guantanamo Bay Naval Base. The 1st Brigade of the 10th Mountain Division deployed to Haiti aboard the USS America and USS Dwight D. Eisenhower. The operation was directed by Lieutenant General Hugh Shelton of Joint Task Force 120, provided by the commander of Carrier Group 2. On September 19th, the US military deployed to Haiti with a force of nearly 25,000 personnel from all branches. Upon landing, US forces, led by Lieutenant General Shelton, adopted a posture of confident authority. Shelton's strategy involved visibly establishing control while maintaining a firm but civil demeanor in interactions with Haitian military leaders. This approach was crucial in negotiating the peaceful turnover of power from the junta leader Cedras to Major General Jean-Claude Dupeval, who was more acceptable to the deposed President Aristide and his supporters. The US military demonstrated remarkable flexibility and coordination during the operation. Special forces and other units conducted patrols, disarmed hostile forces, and secured key areas throughout Haiti. The presence of multinational troops, alongside continuous and visible patrols, helped maintain order and stability, reassuring the Haitian population and deterring potential violence. Restoring civil order was another critical objective of the mission. The MNF worked closely with local authorities to re-establish government functions, reopen markets, and ensure public safety. Efforts included rebuilding infrastructure, providing humanitarian aid, and setting up a new Haitian police force to maintain long-term stability. These initiatives were essential in restoring a sense of normalcy and governance in the country. By March 1995, the mission transitioned to the United Nations mission in Haiti. This phase focused on maintaining the secure environment established by the MNF and continuing efforts to rebuild Haiti's institutions. The presence of US troops within UNMIH provided stability and confidence during this transition, ensuring a smooth handover to the United Nations forces. While the mission achieved its immediate goals of restoring President Aristide and stabilizing the country, the long-term stability of Haiti remains a challenge. Operation Uphold Democracy concluded with the departure of US troops in 1996. The operation set a precedent for international cooperation and highlighted the importance of detailed planning and adaptability in military interventions. It also underscored the complexities of nation building and the need for sustained international support. The intervention was hailed as a success by officials in the Clinton administration and made headlines in 1994. Now, 25 years later, it has largely faded from public memory.
Following the assassination of Haitian President Jovenel Moïse, police have made more arrests. Haiti's police chief, Leon Charles, announced 4 more formal arrests. At least 3 of them are police officers. Authorities also said they had detained and isolated, but not formally arrested, several high-ranking police officials as they tried to determine why the attackers were able to reach the president without any of his guards being injured.
Since the intervention, Haiti has been plunged into a serious humanitarian, political, and security crisis following the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse in 2021, and the subsequent strengthening of criminal gangs that now dominate a significant part of the territory and have access to key infrastructures such as ports and airports. In 2022, Haiti remained in a long-standing political, security, and humanitarian crisis that has left all government branches inoperative, compounding overwhelming impunity for human rights abuses. More than 42% of Haiti's population needs humanitarian assistance, and up to 40% of the country experiences acute food insecurity. According to the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs. The first quarter of 2024 was the deadliest for Haitians, with around 2,500 people killed or injured in gang violence. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more historical insights. Let us know in the comments what other military operations you'd like us to cover. Until next time, stay curious.